From here, you're going to go down onto your elbows. So make sure you don't sink in the elbows. You lift the chest, the mid-back, the muscles between the shoulder blades are working, chest is lifted, arms are also helping you. One leg tabletop, second leg tabletop. And then from here, you're going to do the spine twist. So you're going to inhale one way, exhale center. Inhale the other way, exhale center. So you can go as far as you like, as long as you've got the control to come back. So when you go over, remember, you come back with the rib, waist, hip, feet are last to come back. So for 3, we often do this lying down, but for a change, we're going to add in shoulder stability. 2, last time, and 1, and come back. If you want, you're going to give me the same one, or legs straight up to make it a little bit harder. So you're going to do over and back, over and back. So the top leg should be a little bit longer than the bottom leg, meaning your big toe should be slightly longer than the bottom big toe. 3, 2, don't collapse in the shoulder, and 1. Come back, bend the knees, and just go back down. You might want to just literally stretch out. It's a lot of ab work, but a lot of hip flexor work as well. And just take a few deep breaths. And from here, I'm just going to ask you to roll onto the stomach. And move onto the stomach. Okay. So your feet are hip distance apart. Propped up on your elbow again. So don't sink in the elbows. Push away from the mat. Ribs are in. So you're basically balancing on the pubic bone. Your hips are off. Abs have to be working so you don't dump in the lower spine. What you're going to do is you're going to point, flex, leg away. Point, flex, leg away. This is a tracking exercise. You should feel a stretch in the front of the leg, so by the quad area. But more importantly, it's just holding this position. You should feel a lot of ab work and a lot of shoulder work. Your neck is long, don't droop the head. 3, 2, last time, 1. And from here you come down, feet hip distance apart, hands by the shoulders in a W shape, and then just going to go into your first mini swan. So you inhale up, exhale down. Shoulder blades gently down, you lift the chest, but the eye gaze is always towards the mat. No crease behind the neck. 3, and 2, last time, and 1. And then from here, you're just going to hover in one long line, arms by your sides, and do exactly the same. Gently lift the chest, fingers are reaching towards the toes, and come back. So it's an arrow, and back down. So for 3, and again, control the neck. The neck should be following the spine. 2, last time, and 1, and come down. Push into child pose, and just counter stretch the back. That was just a warm up so that we can do a bit more 4-point kneeling position exercises. Breathe into the back of the rib cage. And then come up to seated. Okay, we're going to go into 4-point kneeling position here. So hand underneath the shoulder, knee underneath your hips. If your wrists are uncomfortable, you can either make a fist or roll up your mat and have half the palm on the mat and fingers off to decrease the angle. Fist probably will work as well. It's up to you, whichever's more comfortable. Back is basically one long line. So don't arch the lower spine and don't sink in the shoulders, and do not bring the head down. Okay, head is nice and long. Bring the right leg out, and then you're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So your hips are facing the floor. If I lift super high, I will arch in the lower spine, and that's not what I'm looking for. So the lift is coming from the glute. 3, push away from the mat, make sure you're not sinking. 2, in between the shoulder blades, and 1. So you keep your legs straight out, and then you're going to do small circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're going to sweep the leg to the back of the mat, and then to the other side of corner of the mat. So in and out. All the while the torso is dead straight. Do not bend in the waist. 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come back. Right leg stays. Bring your hands slightly closer in front. You're going to do 3 push-ups. So chest to the mat and come back up. 3 and 2 and 1. Leg down, go to child pose. Take off the pressure of your wrists. Other side. So find your 4-point kneeling position. Nice flat back. Left leg out, and then it's up and down. Up and down. A little bit the chest is away from the mat. Be careful you're not drooping the head. If you had a cup of water on the lower part of your back, ideally it wouldn't spill. 4, 3, ribs in, abs in. 2. Last time, you're going to stay at roughly hip height and circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then you're going to do, I think they call it the fishtail. So one side of the corner of the mat, then the other corner of the mat. So for 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come back up. Bring your hands forward by one palm and 3 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Child pose and take a break. And breathe to the back of the ribs. And then slowly come back up. And then cross your legs. And then that's the end of this class. If you want to just cool down, you can just do some side bends and some spine twists. Okay, hope that was fine. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.